Hi guys, today I want to talk to you about childcare subsidy. Actually, it's called childcare fee subsidy. I will call it just subsidy, so you'll know what I'm talking about. What is this? It is help from the government to pay your child daycare fees. I will talk about Ontario because that's where we live. We live in York region, it's Toronto area. Why it's so important? First of all, coming here as a newcomer, of course, you need to start your life all over again. You need to find job, or maybe you want to get some diploma, or you need to find a place to live, you need to buy some furniture, it's like whole new life. You need to set up for new life here. And of course, daycare could be very expensive. It depends how many kids you have, of course, and which age they are. But in this case, Canada is helping you to pay part of the childcare fees, and sometimes it's like big chunk. It's almost like up to 90% or so. So it will be very helpful for you. So how to start, and especially being newcomer, it's very great to know that first of all, you need to know that you need to file tax return. It means that you need to send documents to CRA, it's Canada Revenue Agency, all information about your income for previous calendar year. Doesn't matter if you came here in October, you still need to show that you didn't earn any money since October until end of December. It's very important because the less income you show, the faster you can get subsidy approval. All you need, just each region, they have their own rules, so you have to check online, but all of them asking for notice of assessment. Notice of assessment is the document that CRA will send you as a result of your tax return. Wherever you show them as your income will be reflected in this notice of assessment. And they will ask you for other documents, but this is the most important document. And being newcomer coming here and not having any job, you will show lower income, which will work better for you because in this case you don't need to wait in waiting list, and you can get subsidy faster. But you need to know that they can give you subsidy only if you're working, if you have a job offer, let's say, but you can't start because you don't have a place where to put your children and you can't pay for this, or if you got accepted to some university or college and you're planning to study, but again, the same problem, you have a kids and you have no place to put them. So in this case, if you stay-at-home mom, you won't be eligible for daycare subsidy. So in this case, plan carefully. Think ahead what you want to do and plan your steps. So what's subsidy? Subsidy is the help that government can offer you to pay portion of your daycare fees, and for the children of the age of 13 and less. If your child more than 13 years old, they can stay at home already and they don't need daycare. Also, you need to know that subsidy works only with licensed daycares. How it works? You already probably know that we have licensed and unlicensed daycare. Doesn't matter where they're located, but they still have to get licensed. If you applied already for subsidy and maybe you're in waiting list, or maybe your application is already been pre-approved, you need to find for daycares. Usually they can give you the list of daycares that they work in, and you can call them and you can ask them if they have some places, because I know sometimes it's very hard to find place in daycare. So, or you can do it ahead of time. You can call to some daycares around you and ask them, oh guys, I just applied for subsidy, I didn't get approval yet, but I'm looking for some daycare that works with subsidy. And at the beginning, they can tell you if they work with subsidy or not. In this case, you will know if you need to book appointment with them and go and look at their facilities and see what they can offer you. It doesn't mean that if you get in subsidy from government, doesn't mean that they will send you to some very bad daycare where only poor people or people who can't afford normal daycare. No, it doesn't work that way. It's absolutely normal daycare where you can find like kids from like different families, and most of the families, they paying for themselves, but some of them, they can't afford it, again, because every region, they have their own like limit of the income for the family. Let's say in York region is 36,000 a year net family income. In this case, if you got less, if you show to CRA less income, then you more than eligible for this. And being newcomer, it's very important step. That's why it's better to do it at the beginning. Then can you imagine if you got here and you found job already, and both of you, let's say in the family, you found jobs and your income growing, and it will be harder for you. You have to find babysitter, or you have to pay your own money for daycare, and sometimes it's very expensive. I will leave some links down below, so you can check for each region which documents they're asking for, or you can, for some of them, you can even fill out information and see if you're eligible. But this is very important step. Don't miss it, because in this case, you can save a lot of money on daycare. If you have any questions, don't forget to ask me, and don't forget to subscribe. I will be happy to answer them all. Bye now.